Emma really does a nice job in staying positive and really being able to constructively talk to people. She has a lot of experience. She plays probably the most out of anyone on the team. You know, she did futures and also plays in the summer, every summer. So she really has a good taste of playing with a lot of people, so it's not hard for her to work with all the different girls on the team.
Have you always played as a back, or is it sort of?
Yeah, in high school I played sweeper instead of left, but yeah, I've always played back.
Now UMF sort of puts you in a high pressure spot. Like after you, it's either the goalie or nothing.
Right.
I mean, how do you sort of handle that kind of? I mean, is there anything you have to do to sort of get ready to handle that kind of pressure, or I mean, have you just sort of gotten used to it?
I guess I've kind of gotten used to it, but I try not to think of it like that, and I try to think like I need to try and not make as many mistakes as I can, because there's not a lot else that, you know, behind me, so.
Do you like that, having that kind of responsibility?
Yeah, I do. I always feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself, so being in high pressure, I think, makes me perform better than when I am not under pressure.
You know, she makes other teams worry about her, you know, from their perspective, from their game planning. You know, and also I think she brings, you know, that love for the game, you know, where, you know, she really loves to be competitive, but loves the game of field hockey. And I think that her love of field hockey is contagious amongst her teammates, and she, you know, really, you know, brings out the best in others.
You know, she plays probably one of the most difficult positions on the field. She's going against usually the top offensive player, and she's able to shut down most teams. She really doesn't have a problem with any teams, and I think the minute the game starts, she just kind of switches it to a different mode.
Keep moving, keep moving. Brad, I'm coming. Sorry, I'm coming.
Being a defender on the left side is obviously in field hockey very difficult, just because, you know, she has to play with a reverse stick a lot, and that just comes naturally to her. So I think that, you know, sort of reverse stick tackle, and, you know, she has good timing on her jabs, like defensive jabs, to disrupt. A lot of times an opponent's, you know, strongest stick handler is their right wing, so she, you know, really can, you know, time her tackle, and, you know, a lot of times come up with the ball, you know, clean from that left side back position.
What are some of her quirks, both as a teammate and in terms of living with her?
Okay, so Emma's quirks. I guess if you notice in any of the games, for a game example, her on the field, when she's ever going to be making any stops, if you notice, she always successfully stops the ball on one foot. So I guess that would be a game quirk. And off the field, she is just, she's quirky all the time. She's a funny person. She's extremely nice, and I really don't know anybody that could point out many flaws about her.
Now, what do you think you still need to work on, both individually and as a team, to get ready for postseason play?
I think as a team we need to work on like continuing right off the bat, going out strong and not sitting back and letting other teams come and, you know, score early. And then I think maybe individually I need to work on, I guess there's a lot of things I want to say, but one thing that I think I need to work on is never giving up. Like if I get beat, you know, keep going, keep playing, because the littlest mistake can cost a game.
Has all that sort of hit you yet, that you have probably, you know, a limited number of games left in your field hockey career?
I don't think it's hit me yet, just because field hockey is like such a big part and I don't want it to end, so I'm trying not to think about it, because if I think about it then I'm just going to be so upset. But I think I'm just trying to make the most of it and play as well as I can in these last games.